Our friend Bob has a real nice 64 Chevy Impala. The car's been in his family for years. His grandfather originally purchased it in 1970. It was then passed to Bob's uncle, and finally Bob got the car while he was still in high school. Given that legacy, Bob really likes to keep the original look and feel of the car, but he does put quite a few miles on it, so he's not opposed to making a few choice upgrades. When we heard about the history behind Bob's car and how many miles he actually puts on it, we really felt that our LED taillight kit would be a shoe-in. Uses the stock lenses, stock housing, but you get a very nice, bright, crisp taillight. Like a lot of classic cars, the 64 Impala has stylish but small taillights. By today's standards, these little guys can use all the help they can get. First thing we need to do is get these stock taillights out of the way. Pull out that original socket and bulb. And there's a couple speed nuts holding the housing to the car. It looks like on this particular 64, someone's been here before us, and that is not the stock socket, not the stock bulb. Pull this bracket down. Should be able to pull the taillights straight out. And then with that, we'll just repeat the steps for the remaining taillights, leaving the original backup lights in place. Let's take a look at the LED taillight system for the 60s Impalas. Here we've got one of the taillight modules that will replace your stock bulb and socket. You can see the machined aluminum body fits right into the stock taillight housing. The circuitry is conformal coated for added durability, and you can see just how small the Dakota Digital system actually is. A unique feature of the Dakota Digital LED taillight kits is their internal circuitry that allow them to operate at maximum brightness anywhere between 8 and 18 volts. This means when you turn on your air conditioner, your big stereo, your electric fuel pump, electric cooling fans, all of your electronic accessories, your taillights will remain at their optimum brightness. Because our LED taillight kits are designed and manufactured right here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, we're so confident in their performance, we back them with a lifetime warranty. What that means for you is you'll never have to buy another taillight again. The LED package includes a weather-tight crimp connector for the wiring connections. However, if you're comfortable, soldering is still really the best way to go. And you can see we've already twisted our wires together just to hold them still, make the soldering a little simpler. Once we finish soldering each of the wiring connections, we'll cover our work with some heat shrink tubing. One of the other cool things about the LED taillight is how much faster it turns on than an incandescent bulb. The Dakota Digital LED taillight kits will illuminate 200 milliseconds faster than an incandescent light bulb. We've done the math for you, and at 60 miles an hour, that equates to about 19 feet. That's longer than the Impala we're working on.